Hi Instagram, this is my video diary. Today is Thursday the 27th of October 2016. I have just come back from my PRP, which is platelet rich plasma appointment. It was a PRP, I had a consultation, a hair consultation, and then an actual procedure. That was with Dr. Rappaport. He's based in Inglewood Cliffs, 333 Sylvan Avenue, and New Jersey. So here's how the experience went. I had my appointment for 2:15. When I walked into the office, I was greeted by the receptionist. They were both very kind, both gave eye contact, and actually gave me a greeting like good afternoon or can I help you, that kind of stuff, which I thought was really good. I've been to some places where it's a rough crowd and you don't even get acknowledgement. ID was checked, had all my paperwork. I did my paperwork before attending because I didn't want to sit and write reams. It's a fair amount of forms to complete, including consent. They actually were to time. I was really surprised because the waiting room was really crowded, but they actually were bang on time, like 2:15. I was there by 2:15, so that was really good. I met with the nurse first, who I explained to her what my interpretation of what was going on with my scalp. And I had some ideas. I thought I had alopecia areata because I've got patches, and I explained to her I'm under a fair amount of stress, which I'm trying to reduce, I have to say. So after meeting with that lady, I then met with Dr. Rappaport, and he's a very sweet man. We sat talking, I explained to him what was going on. He explained to me about the procedure, and I told him that, I guess with losing my hair, I've become very introverted, which is not really me. If you know me, you'll know that I'm not somebody that's kind of like, but I think I'm just so embarrassed with my hair loss. I've come from having really thick, full hair to having patches, so I feel very self-conscious, and I really don't go out that much. You'd be surprised. I really stay in my house. I am actually going through a British program. Whilst most people are doing Games of Thrones, I'm doing Midsummer's Murders, and they are long because British drama, typically from the 1980s, 1990s, is 1 hour and 45 minutes. So it's a lot of watching. I've never known a village to have so many murders as Midsummer, but I do like John Nettle and the cast, so it's quite amusing to me. Anyway, I digress. Let me get back to the hair thing. So they put you underneath a camera, and then they can actually see. They magnify the pattern of baldness. Now I was doing well, but it's weird when you get a kind of fair. I had a fair chunk of stress. That's to do with financial obligations, property and things like that. And plus moving house, that's kind of been stressful too. But I noticed that my hair, I've got this little, I guess it's about, I want to say it's about the size of a nickel, and some other square parts. So he looked at my scalp, he made a diagnosis, and then he recommended 4 treatments of PRP. You can have a single or a double dose. He recommended that I have the double dose so that we can try and fill in these patches. Now, I am not as impatient as I appear. I just happen to be someone who's got high energy. So I do recognize that it will take some time. So I am just going to resign myself to the fact that I'm going to give it like a 2-year process to kick in, although I've been told that it will kick in sooner. I had actually found Dr. Rappaport on Real Self, and he had some very good reviews, and I actually looked at his work, and there was a lady there that was very similar to me. She had little patches like this, and I was, you know, very, very impressed with the fact that her hair filled in completely. Like, you know, I was looking like this, like, where's her patches? And she had none. So if I can get to that stage, I'll be good. I explained to him, I really like my grey colour, I do, you know, but there's things that you can and cannot do. Now, you either have patchy and, you know, a hair colour that's non-grey or non-white, or you have grey and full hair. I have got grey and patchy. I mean, like me. Why me? What did I do to anybody to get this? I have no clue. But I've done everything I could possibly do in terms of health. You know, my ferritin came back. It went up from 70, excuse me, let me correct that. It went up from 7 to 20. So the goal is to get my ferritin to 70. So that's going to be iron consumption. I take Ferrisorb as and when I can remember it. I will be taking it more. And then my scalp, let me tell you what my scalp is. Post procedure, which was, it was 2:15, what's the time now? It's about 5:30 right now. My scalp's tight, it feels tight. I mean, he did, I want to say about 25 shots into the top of my head and the crown. So it feels funny. It feels like tight when I move it. It's odd. I can't explain it. It just feels tight. So I'm not allowed to take Motrin. I will take Tylenol. I'm going to have a nice hot cuppa and sit down and watch Midsummer Murders, which I think might relax me a little bit. Murder seems to have that effect, especially when committed by an Englishman in a quaint English village. So I am going to close out. I'm going to check in. I'll probably just check in with pictures just to let you see if there's anything going on. I'm not sure whether to do them every 2 days or every 5 days. Probably every 5 days or every week. How about let's do it every week? Because, you know, watching hair grow is like watching grass grow. It don't grow that quick, to be honest with you. And then all of a sudden you turn around and you think, oh my God, I haven't mowed my lawn, you know. I'm not planning to mow anything anytime soon. So that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you for kind of coming along with me on this journey. I was a little bit nervous. I wish you would have been there to hold my hand, but I had to do it by myself. So now you're going to have to help me watch it grow along the way. I hope you can do that for me. All right, today is Thursday, the 27th of October. The year is 2016. The only reason why I'm mentioning the year is that sometimes I watch YouTube videos and I kind of like get confused, you know, when you see people on their hair journey and you have to read down, but you know, it is 2016, so we're looking at doing this for the long run. Okay, thanks for listening, and I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, take care, bye bye.